Hey guys, I'm John, and in this video we're going to find out how ace I think this ends!
Alright, let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this time I'm going to give you my PS5 review of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Because it's Star Wars, man, on the PS5. What more could you want? So, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a game that released a couple of years ago now, which, obviously I know that, because I played it when it released, and I played it on the Xbox One. And as much as I enjoyed it, it was a very sluggish affair, and there was a lot of screen tear when I was playing it, and the frame rate was... We just don't talk about the frame rate, so that's how it is. And with recently grabbing a PS5, I'm just trying to find games to play on it that I want to play on it. And when I saw that this had come out as a PS5 version, which is awesome, I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll grab that. So I picked it up. It was only 20 quid, which, do you know what, for a PS5 game, it's just, it's cheap, man. So I thought, it's a cheap PS5 game, and I know it's cool. And I love it, and I just want an excuse to play through it, so I grabbed it. So this is more of a review of the PS5 version of the game rather than the game itself. Okay, so the game's been out long enough now that if you like Star Wars, and I imagine you've already played it, because if you're a Star Wars fan and you haven't played it, what are you doing, man? Get on it, man. You need to get on it. If you're not, it's just, oh my god, it's like one of the best Star Wars games ever, man. So, when I saw it was on the PS5, and I was like, do you know what? Because I've got a base Xbox One that is just, yeah, it's not great. Okay, so, just because it's old. And when I saw that, like I say, they're doing a PS5, and I was like, do you know what? The frame rate will be awesome. I can look at it in like 4K visuals and everything. So, it's just a no-brainer, man. I was like, I'm so going to watch Star Wars in 4K. So, I grabbed it, and I played through it again, and I was so much better at it the second time through. Now, it's been a while since I've played it, where I still sort of managed to get through it. And, do you know what, right? I love this game. This game is just incredible. It is by far one of the best Star Wars games ever made for an action sort of style game. Now, the only other sort of one recently that's been any good, which was a few years ago, was The Force Unleashed, the first one. That was awesome as well. And I've been waiting for a decent Star Wars game, and this came out, so I'm really happy. Now, it runs at 60 frames a second, which is awesome. It's more checkerboardy 4K than native 4K, but you know what? That upscaling doesn't make a difference to me, because it still looked awesome. The vistas looked awesome. The planets that you visit were so detailed, so clean and crisp, and it was like, oh my god, it is awesome. And it was just amazing, like, all the lighting effects on it have been enhanced and everything. So it's like when you like flick your lightsaber, and there's sections where you can walk around holding your lightsaber as to enlighten a room or a corridor which you're walking down. And the reflections that come off that now are just incredible. And then the water effects, some of the planets have like water on the floor, or you can go swimming and stuff like that. When you get to like Kashyyyk mainly is one of them where you can do that, or Zepho where you can go swimming. And the water effects now are just insane. Like the ripples on top of the surface look incredible. They look better than ever. Like, I love water effects in games. I love just walking through puddles and seeing what it does, because, a bit sad like that, but there you go. And but now this really enhances everything. And the 60 frames a second are really what, for me, sold this game. Now, having 60 frames a second on a game like this is just... It just needs to be done, man. And like going forward, this is how all games should be. Which, obviously, I'm hoping this generation consoles does that. So, having something like this, because it's a very tactical sort of affair when you're in the combat. It's not a hack and slash in the style of what all the previous games have done. It's very reserved. You've got to sort of pick your stance and take your moves and parry when you need to engage that opening on the enemy. And having those extra frames, you can see the movements more, you can adapt more, you're responsive more, and you can do the fights. For me, I did the fights a lot better this time than I did on my previous playthrough on the Xbox. So, and I think that all come down to seeing how everything moved and being able to move and seeing like the fluidity of the characters moving on screen. So for me, that was ace. So yeah, and like I say, the visuals. Now, obviously, never an Xbox One X, never a PS4 Pro, so never seen it in 4K, because I imagine they had patches for it, but, you know, I didn't do that. No, I just skipped a generation and just went up to the PS5. Didn't do the midway point. So, doing that now, and seeing it looking better than I could ever imagine it, playing it now on the PS5, it feels like when it was originally made, it was intended to be played on these next generation of consoles, because it plays now on here the way I imagine it was intended to be played when it was made. If you had a high-end PC, it probably played this way rather than how it played on consoles. But now it plays on the consoles how it was, I imagine it was originally envisioned to play. It plays perfectly. So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order PS5 is the way to play it. I imagine there's a Series X update. I don't know, because I haven't got a Series X, so it's not something I've looked into. But when I saw this for 20 quid, and I love Star Wars, and I love this game, I was like, do you know what? I'll happily play through that again. So, yeah. This now is, for me, the definitive version. You get all the premium content in it as well. So some of the stuff, like the pre-order bonuses and that, so you can start off with the orange lightsaber, obviously. Because that's what I did, because orange is like, you know, the best colour ever. So I ran around with an orange lightsaber. Until you get to the part in the story where you unlock all the kyber crystals, where you have to create your own lightsaber. Once you get to that part, then I went for a purple one, because, you know, respect to Mace Windu. Best Jedi ever, because, you know, just because he's Mace Windu, man. So then I had a purple one in honour of him. But up until that point, yeah, you do have the premium content, so you have a couple of different skins for BD and for your ship as well. And then you can sort of unlock all the others as you're going through. So I have sat down, I have actually gone through, fully completed it, I got the platinum on it, which is something I didn't do previously because I couldn't be bothered with the 100% maps for BD1 because they did me head in. And then when I got like skins, I pretty much didn't change them all the way through. I found skins for certain things like the Mantis ship. I got the skin for that and I didn't change it. But it's just nice to go and you've got that variety there. But yeah, this is how it should be played. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed this game and you just feel like, you know, you want another run through, because they have confirmed that there's a sequel to be made, you know, and for me that's something I want. So Respawn are going to work with EA and do a sequel. It has been said that they are working on a sequel, and if you're just thinking, do you know what, I want to play through the last one just before it comes out, obviously it's got no release date or anything, but just play through, man. Just do it. Star Wars, do it. Star Wars. Everybody loves Star Wars. People who taste like Star Wars. So there you go, guys. If you've got a PS5 and you like Star Wars, and maybe you enjoyed this game but you haven't played it for a while and you're just thinking you want to go through something, this is now the definitive version. So if you want to, grab it on the PS5, go out there and become a Jedi. If you enjoyed this video, drop me a like, subscribe to the channel for more race content. Click that like button, guys, please. Just click it. Helps me. Follow me on Instagram for updates. And with that, guys, may the Force be with you.
That doesn't look good. It isn't. It's him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers! Run! No!
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.